So, hello, I'm Marta Alves, and I'm here to tell you about the advantage of having a manager of science that has been really, really useful because otherwise I would totally be lost in the European plots. And now I have clear lists of what to do and what to find and where. Also, it is really challenging to add in the projects the SSH. So where do I find that information? And also about the house. Do you know what it is? So if you don't know, just ask our science manager.
Hi, I'm Gonçalo. Ana Espada challenged me a while ago to make a pitch at a brokerage event from the health cluster from the Horizon program. For those who don't know, a pitch is where you have 4 minutes to present your work or to present your skills and to let the world know what you want to do. How can you contribute to the health cluster? In my case, I made a 4-minute pitch. I got around 400 emails. I just wanted to participate in a consortium. And I was invited to 2 projects to participate into consortium. One of them didn't went through, but the other one was a surprise. It was a topic I wasn't interested in at the beginning, but it's a large consortium with about 20 partners. And in the end, I ended up leading the proposal, coordinating the proposal. So it was a great experience in project writing. You don't have to write just about the science. The science, you know how to do science. Now it's time to level up. You need to go way beyond science. You need to be aware of the impact of your work. You need to address the UN goals. You need to be sure that what you are doing is relevant. How relevant is it? You need to quantify the importance of your work. That's the hardest part.
When I heard about these clusters meetings or ideation sessions, my first choice was to join the health cluster because this is my working area. However, during the first meeting, I saw that there were already many colleagues, and so I decided to join cluster 6. Food, circular economy, and natural resources meetings. And I should say that at first I was a little bit skeptic because I was not really feeling what could rise from this kind of ideation sessions. But I have to say that it was a wonderful experience. Now we are already working in a proposal, and I really advise you all to join these ideations because it is where we do really brainstorming that good ideas can rise.
I'm Vani Andre, and as a CQE ideation ambassador, I was not expecting to be involved in such a challenging discussion. We started aiming for cluster 1 regarding health, but our brainstorming led us to discussions totally outside of what we were expecting. And as we are a group with a very wide range of expertises, we started entering the futuristic research ideas, and we are now aiming for a solution for an existing problem that will probably lead us to an application for Pathfinder.
So, ideation, as the name suggests, is about having ideas. As researchers, having ideas is an intrinsic feature of our everyday lives. We often discuss science with our closest colleagues, but reaching out to fellow scientists that are not experts in your field is a different story. It requires its own set of skills and a suitable mindset. Training those skills in the science management program at CQE is an advantage when later seeking funding opportunities in Horizon Europe calls. These calls requires to establish or integrate a collaborative network and to position your research within a collective effort that leverages a successful application. Also, as a side effect of these training sessions, the flow of ideas gives a fresh perspective on your research and helps you expand it beyond its own
Hi, my name is Sarah Realista, and I'm here to give my testimony about my experience. My journey started with ideation workshops to the clusters from the Horizon Europe. And since I was introduced to a lot of tools, and one of them was a whiteboard with the guidelines for us to use to create our idea, and not only to create the idea but also to write the proposal, and that was very important. And then I challenged the office to use that style of ideation and apply this to an ERC starting grant, and it's been very useful and fruitful. And I truly recommend people to engage in this experience because it has been very important for me, and it's very good to use this type of tools to guide how we expose our ideas and write them on paper.
Hello, my name is Paul Martinho, and my experience with science management and innovation has been absolutely fantastic because I am applying for a twinning project, and as it is a new type of project for me, the feedback I'm having from their office has been quite useful to direct the way I write my proposal and the way I address the challenges of this new twinning is a different type of project because instead of applying for money for research, well, there is a small budget for research, but mostly the budget is for exchange, is for training and workshops and so on to improve the research and the administration capabilities of a widening country, and in this case widening country is Portugal.
My name is Carmen and I am from CatPro Group, and I will speak about our experience with Hop-On. So we tried two different projects. In the first one we contacted the leader of the consortium, which we didn't know for any other previous collaboration. We sent an email explaining our proposal. However, even if they thanked the contact, they were not looking at that point for partners in the Hop-On area. In the second case, the experience was positive because we saw that the area of the project was plasma catalysis. We work on that, but we had colleagues which are more focused on plasma in other group of IST. We spoke to them. They contacted some of the partners which they knew from previous projects because they are collaborating with them. And so with this previous knowledge and this previous collaboration, it was easier to contact the leader of the consortium, which said that it's interested in this Hop-On opportunity with us.
Hello everyone, my name is Isabel Marrucho and I'm here to talk to you about my experience in the ideation projects from CQE. It was my first time participating in this type of projects, and I think that they are very innovative because each one of us brings their own experience and their own views on a specific theme. And so it is very good to cross different ideas, to have different points of view, and in the end we can see that we arrive at a very multidisciplinary and multifaceted projects. I think that puzzled me was that these ideation sessions were mostly participated by researchers. And that most senior people, like myself, were not attending them. I think it would be very good for everybody to participate so that we could have different perspectives and different points of view, and we could potentiate even more CQE innovation teams.
I'm Paula Teixeira, I'm a researcher at CQE. This year I accepted the challenge to participate in ideation sessions. The idea is to develop a project in scope of the Horizon Europe. And in my case, it was very difficult to select only one cluster because my research area is a bit transversal. So I'm working on cluster 5 and cluster 6. They are different, the way that they are working, because in the cluster 5 we have one topic and all the group agree with the topic and we are working on this. But in case of cluster 6, it was more difficult to select one. And in this case, we are starting to work the idea, and after we'll think a bit more about the topic. I believe these ideation sessions are very interesting because the CQA is a very big research group. Sometimes we don't contact with everybody or we don't know everybody, so it was important to put the people together and to meet people and to work with people that in the other way it will not be possible. It's an amazing experience that I recommend for all of you.